Welcome back to Mind Over Market, where we dive deep into the power of mindset and how it impacts success in real estate. I'm Clair Gammel, and today we're moving forward to tackle one of the greatest challenges many of us face in the industry: overcoming rejection. We'll discuss how to navigate this inevitable part of the job, how to reframe it, and how to turn it into an opportunity for growth. Let's explore together. Rejection in real estate comes in many forms: losing a listing, having a client choose another agent, or watching a deal fall apart at the last minute. Each time it happens, it can feel personal. But what separates successful agents from the rest is how they respond to rejection. So let's get into it. First, let's dive into the reality. Rejection is inevitable in the real estate industry. If you're out there trying to grow your business, putting yourself out there day after day, you're going to face rejection. No one closes every deal, wins every listing, or keeps every client, and that's okay. However, what separates the successful agents from the rest is how they respond to rejection and utilize it as a stepping stone towards growth and improvement. Instead of seeing rejection as failure, it's viewed as an opportunity for growth and improvement. Reframing rejection means shifting how we perceive it. Instead of thinking, I failed, we start asking, what can I learn from this? And that learning can be invaluable. Instead of viewing rejection as the end of the road, it becomes part of the journey towards mastery and success. Let's break down a few common scenarios where agents face rejection and how to handle them with a growth mindset. Losing a listing to another agent. This is one of the most common forms of rejection. Maybe you worked hard to prepare for the listing, put together a great presentation, and still the client chooses someone else. With a fixed mindset, you might think, I'm not cut out for this, or that other agent is just better than me. But with a growth mindset, you can turn this into a learning opportunity. Reach out to the potential client politely and ask for feedback. You might learn something about your presentation style, your market knowledge, or how you can better align with future clients' needs. A buyer walks away from a deal. Just imagine, you've been working with a buyer for months, showing them homes, and then, suddenly, they decide to go in a different direction or pull out of a deal. It can feel like a huge waste of time, but with a growth mindset, you'll ask yourself, what can I do differently next time? Maybe there was a miscommunication about their needs, or perhaps they weren't fully qualified from the beginning. Answer these questions and refine your process and set clearer expectations with future clients. So, how do you turn rejection into an opportunity for growth? Here are 3 practical tips that can help. 1. Seek feedback. The first step in overcoming rejection with a growth mindset is seeking feedback. After losing a listing or a client, it's tempting to move on without reflection. But taking the time to ask why you weren't chosen can provide valuable insight. It might be something small that you can easily correct in future presentations, or it could be a major blind spot you weren't aware of. Either way, feedback is gold. 2. Detach emotionally from rejection. This one is tough. We're in a people business, so it's natural to take things personally. But with a growth mindset, you learn to separate your self-worth from the outcome. Rejection doesn't mean you're a bad agent. It just means there's an opportunity for improvement. The quicker you can emotionally detach from the rejection, the quicker you can turn your attention toward growth. And number 3, treat rejection as a learning tool. This might sound counterintuitive, but rejection can be one of your greatest teachers. Take time to reflect after every setback. Ask yourself, what worked well, and what could I have done differently? The more you reflect and learn, the stronger you become. To wrap things up, we've boiled the essence of today's discussion down to 2 actionable takeaways. 1. Ask for feedback. Send a short, polite message asking for constructive criticism. And 2. Reflect and reframe. Spend some time reflecting what you can do differently moving forward. Focus on how you can improve. Use rejection as a catalyst for improvement rather than as an indicator for self-worth. Remember, Every no is merely a stepping stone to a better yes. That brings us to the close of today's episode. I hope you've gleaned some practical strategies from today's discussion to reframe rejection and turn it into fuel for your growth. Don't forget to subscribe so you don't miss our next episode, where we'll be discussing daily habits to build mental toughness and stay motivated regardless of the trials you encounter. I'm Clair Gammel, and this is Mind Over Market signing off, but not before reminding you to rise and thrive. I'll see you next time.